Safra Tav the More. Safra the More Tav. כן, זהו. באורח חיים פ"ס. כתוב שבמקום להגיד שלום לפני התפילה, אחרי התפילה, אז when you greet someone before davening, you don't want to say shalom, that's the name of God. So they say Safra the More Tav, or Safra Tava, good morning in Aramaic. And a good morgen, and whatever we say, whatever language, top of the morning. And it's Beit Nisan, it's the second day of Nisan, and we're going to talk about 30 days before, although it doesn't really have anything to do with Pesach itself, it has to do with Nisan. We're going to talk about Birkat Ha'ilanot. And the truth of the matter is that they used to have, in the entrance of the Kotel, two saplings.
They had today.
You saw them already?
Yesterday I saw it.
They were already put there. I have to go past them, because that would be a nice way to say, according to Chol Deot, to say I didn't see it. Oh, you know what entrance? I didn't see it.
Because you didn't.
I do. I go in through Shar Spot. Yeah, I do.
You go the regular way.
I know.
You don't come back the regular way. As you go out.
Right. Okay. We'll see. Well,
I was there yesterday.
We'll see. And you made the brachas because they say it's behidur to say it on Rosh Chodesh itself is really. They talk about Reb Shlomo Zalman, who said it. Who you know the story about Reb Shlomo Zalman?
And the Birkas Ilanos?
Yes.
No.
Supposedly, this is what I heard, that he would go to, instead of a tree that was blossoming, he'd go to an old tree and he'd make his walk over there, and everybody said, why are you walking over when you have right near you have an orchard? You could say with the hidur on two, the way you're supposed to, and here you're only going to say on one tree, and why are you doing it? He said it's very simple. If you look up on the second floor, there's this widow who every year waits for me to come to say the bracha on her tree, and to say so. He, in other words, to give that woman the albana, to give her that good feeling. That's what it's almost like. It reminds me of the Panovich Rav that they said, and they said he went because on Shemitah, at the beginning of the Shemitah year, he would kiss the tree, and he'd say Good Shabbos to the tree. Okay, all these stories of Gedolim, whether they're true or not, they wouldn't say it of me.
Moshe Shapira told me, I heard it from him. In Bayit Vegan was Reb Chatzkel Abramsky. He was the Rav of the Groshel in Bayit Vegan.
Right.
The Mechaber of the Chazon Yechezkel.
Right.
Tremendous Talmud Chacham. So he told me that Rav Abramsky lived on Rehov Breuer in Bayit Vegan, which is a little simta. He says, and he was walking with some people, and they passed by a lady. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let me hear this.
So Abramsky steps aside, goes over to the lady, and he says to her, he says, what do you think about my new tie?
We still going? Unbelievable.
We're bouncing around.
Okay, we're still here. Yeah. What do you think about my new tie?
What do you think he says to the...
Sorry, I don't think I understand.
That's us.
Us, okay.
He says to her, what do you think about my new tie? She was an almana. And he wanted to
make her feel...
strike up a conversation with her. So he said, what do you think about my new tie?
So that's the same. Only Gedolei Yisrael.
Only Gedolei Yisrael. Otherwise,
they're yelling. Right, exactly. Anyway, I think I have Bayit Vegan mentioned here in one of my yard sites, but everything's so packed in. Today, as I said, is Beis Nisan. We have Reb Shalom Duber Lubavitch, the Marish.
Are you getting a kickback from Nissan for all your publications?
Do I get kickback? Do anybody respond?
No. Are you getting a kickback
Oh,
from
you mean
Nissan?
all these people? Oh, from Nissan.
For all all the
listen,
publications
you're
you're
taking
giving?
away my line from yesterday when I said goodbye to you. I said Nissan. Anyway. Okay. I don't know if the president put a tariff on this month. Anyway, here we go. Here we go again. I mentioned the president, and I said it's Bay's Nissan, so it's the second time we're going around.
Take two.
Take two. Here we go. We have to say the Tehillim, and it's Perek. Oh boy. Oh boy. Perek. Here we go.
Dee-dee-dum. ואלה בסוסים, הם קרו ונפלו.
ואנחנו קמנו ונתעודד, אדוני הושיע, המלך יעלנו ביום כהנו.
אלה ברכב, אלה בסוסים, ואנחנו בשם השם נזכיר. אלה ברכב, אלה בסוסים, ואנחנו
שם השם נזכיר, הם קרו ונפלו, ואנחנו קמנו ונתעודד. הם קרו ונפלו, ואנחנו קמנו ונתעודד.
השם הושיע, המלך יעננו, מעננו ביום קראנו.
השם הושיע, המלך יעננו, שם המלך יעננו, די 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 די. די 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 די. Against your Freilach, against your Freilach, against your Freilach, Freilach soll man sein. Against your Freilach, against your Freilach, against your Freilach, Freilach soll man sein.
Am Nesach, man ist all David HaMelech, ist Mispalel in Jerusalem, auf die Iden, welche sind in der Milchama und befinden sich in Azora. Yancha Hashem b'yom tzori savrevcha Shem Elokei Yaakov. Hashem Yisborach soll der Erfüllen dein Bakosha.
Erfüllen?
Erfüllen. Ein Resh Pei Yud Lamed Nun. Erfüllen, to fulfill the Malay. Erfüllen. Dein Bakosha b'yom tzora is Tag in der Tag von Atzora. Yisagevcha. Soll dich erfüllen dein Bakosha, should fulfill your wish, biyom Sora in dem Tag von Atzora. Rega. Yisagevcha, soll dich starken, Shem Elokei Yaakov, der Nomen von Gott, von Yaakov, was Hashem Yisborach hat versichert in und Mekayim gewen, für Yaakov Avina, als wird ihm abhitten von Esav und von Laban. Varzecht is batuach. Varzichit is batuach, to be assured. Okay?
Varzichit?
Varzichit, right. So 2 words today are erfüllen, Lamalei, Varzichit, Leo batuach. Now, we soll hören dein Wörter und wir soll singen Achenu.
Let me sing Achenu first.
Achenu, Kol Beis Yisrael. Achenu, Kol Beis Yisrael. Hanesunim batzara, batzara uvashivya, oimdim bein bayam, ובין ביבשה.
Ay
המקום
ירחם, עליהם יוציאם מצרה.
לרווחה
ומאפל לילה.
ומשיבה לגאולה השתה בגלה ובזמן קריב. זמן הדומר אמן. היי חברת?
אני יודע שכולם חושבים שאנחנו עושים, how do you say?
What do you say in English?
I know people think that we must practice.
Yeah, this is
But you should
this
just
is-
realize that it's like
this is it.
live.
And Mirz Hashem,
live.
tomorrow night I'm going to a cantorial concert.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
To hear
Yeah.
who?
The names, one of these days I'll tell you.
Who's taking you?
Who's taking you? What's happening is we have, I forgot the name of the organization of the women, but a bunch of us go, and this is an annual event, and they have great chazanim. The chazan also, Chazan Rashi of Tzahal.
He's very good.
He's very good.
He's
And
very good.
they have a whole bunch of them. They're going to be in Jerusalem Theater. I don't, Mirz Hashem. Anyway, so we werden hören chazunen. Ja,
Ja, ich habe zwei Wert. Das ist Tausim, ich habe gemacht nach dem. The dvarim pshutim, but I don't know. I still don't get them right. How does one go in? How do you say that?
wie geht der Marain? Wie geht men Arain? Wie geht men Arain?
Wie
Geht men Arain?
geht
Men Arain.
wie geht man rein?
Was that right? Right?
No.
Nope.
So I said, wie azoi men geht rein.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Good. It's
Okay.
good. Right?
Yeah, sorry.
The proper way to say how does one go in is wie azoi geht men rein. Not men geht rein.
Wait, I said it.
Wie
Geht
geht
men
men
Arain.
rein.
I said, Viazoi geht men Arain. That's what I said.
You didn't say men.
Yes, I did.
You said?
Yeah, Viazoi
Viazoi.
geht men
No,
Arain.
so it's, that's the way you say it.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
And
So
by the way, we
maybe-
play it back, you'll
So
hear.
maybe
Yes.
the reason it's not men geht rein but geht men rein is because it's a question? Could that be?
Could be. The way you just asked the question could be. It could be.
Maybe that's when it gets flipped.
It get flipped when you ask the
That's the
question.
question?
That's it.
Let's see.
A
Let's see
good
the
Yiddish
next one.
person answers the question.
When
with
do
a
you
question.
usually get up?
Wenn kommst du weg? Wenn kommst du weg?
No. When do you usually get up?
We said that yesterday. Usually, then what was that word you used, Rain? Okay, I give up
The
again.
word I used was gewöhnlich.
Okay.
Now, how do you say, when do you usually get up?
Gewöhnlich, wenn gehst du group.
So I said, wenn stehst du gewöhnlich heraus?
Oh, okay.
Right? That's what I said.
Okay.
Wrong. Wenn stehst du gewöhnlich auf? Not
Well,
heraus.
I'm
Auf.
telling you, you don't know where to put the words. But you know, it's interesting because as a person of broken English, you know, people put backwards. They put the verb before the noun, and all sorts of things. Yeah. Okay. Takes time to get into language. That's it for today. See,
That's it. They're getting pretty aggressive with their, with the
the mafginim.
no, with the persomot for trying to draft recruit Haredim.
I just heard the opposite. I heard, for specifically with Netzach Yehuda, that they realized they made a very big mistake. That by playing a hard line, arresting them, threatening them, sanctioning them, that it's not a good idea. That we have to encourage them, which is what Netzach Yehuda does, to encourage
Well,
them.
we've been telling that to them all the time, but
I think they said openly that they made a mistake until now, and that they're going to change their approach. So, Liot Lochem, that's
See?
not too bad with a
Liot
lion.
with a lion. Here's Liot Lochem with a tiger.
Okay.
But this is not. This is from. Oh yes, Shomer Yisrael. This is our
You guys, that's your advertisement?
We have a new.
Why don't you put it on
We
there?
have a new.
Show it.
We have a new umbrella organization.
What's it called?
It's called Shomei Yisrael.
So you guys are not just Netzach Yehuda?
Netzach Yehuda is
An
underneath.
umbrella. The umbrella.
Underneath, no.
You're underneath. You're
Underneath. Shomei Yisrael is a new.
Is the umbrella.
Is the umbrella.
Why don't you show that ad in time?
The whole thing.
Yeah, why not? Let's see how aggressive you guys are. Maybe some people will in this chat will join Netzach Yehuda. You know, people 40 and up. Here we go. There we are. You could join immediately. Just contact
And
us.
if you don't like that one, there's this one.
The tiger or the lion. The Viva Zuck, the lion. Leib.
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 Leib is an
The
iron.
lion.
I wouldn't like to meet him in a dark alley.
Well, let's,
He looks like he's rather hungry.
no, it looks like he didn't brush his teeth.
It looks like he's trying to brush his teeth.
Okay, anyway, we'll continue this year on the way. I'll just mention who the guys, who we have the schus of their learning and their memory. Reb Shalom Duba Lubavitch, the Maharash, for those who are Lubavitchers, Yaakov Yosef ben David Twersky, so Yaakov Twersky, Eliyahu ben Avraham Kalamlek Ashkenazi, the Abder, Mordechai Elia Muttel Rabinowitz, and that is it. Okay. The Zablina Rav. Did you ever hear of Zablina Rav? I didn't.
Zabliner?
Yeah, Zabliner. I never heard.
No, I never heard of Zabliner.
Okay, so now you heard it first.
Zabliner.
He was learned by Reb Chanan Wasserman, and unfortunately he was in a, guess where he was? In a concentration camp for Japan in Manila. Would you believe they actually had a concentration camp there? And then from there he went to Canada, and he was the head of Merkaz Torah for 25 years. But anyway, that was Mordechai Elio Muttel Ben Shraga Feivel Rabinowitz. It was Nifter in Alpayim Shnei Misrei, and he's
Do you know where the
Zablina Rav.
first ghetto in the world was?
Yes, let's see. The first ghetto in the world was
Jewish ghetto.
Goshen. Would you say Goshen? Huh? Would you say Goshen?
I meant post-biblical times.
Post-biblical times. Oh, that's
We always think of the ghetto as being something in
like Warsaw.
Poland.
Right.
But the first ghetto was actually in Venice.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you wait? I know I'm a Venetian blind person, so you'll have to enlighten me. Boy, you have to follow up that.
Well,
Why Venice? All of a sudden, Venice. What made you think of Venice?
because I was thinking about, you said the concentration camp.
Right,
So
because
I was thinking about, so I thought about a ghetto, and I reminded myself that I read in the Zman magazine, I read a full
History.
story about Venice, and Venice, they didn't let the Jews
lived.
if they came to do business there, they had to leave before sunset.
They weren't allowed to
They weren't allowed to stick around. And then finally, it was,
because we were Matami.
you know what it was almost like?
No dogs and Jews allowed.
Lahavdil. It's almost like the Gemara says in the end of Horio, stuff Yudalid, says there how Reb Meir and Reb Nosson got their names of Acherim and Yeshoimrim. So it has a whole story there. And anyway, so because they tried to oust the Nasi, so they were thrown out.
Right.
And after they threw them out, so they said about Reb Meir, they said that Anu mi bafnim v'Torah mi bachutz. You know, Reb Meir's outside the medrash. We're trying to learn Torah,
and he's out of it.
So lahavdil, they realized they couldn't really
handle the Jews.
They couldn't not handle the Jews because the Jews were doing the best. They were the best business people, and they brought a lot of profits.
Right.
So therefore, they didn't want to lock them out. So eventually, they let them in.
Paro. Sounds like Paro.
Yeah. Eventually, they let them in, but they created a ghetto in there, because Venice is all canals.
And the word ghetto. What is that word? What language is the word ghetto?
Yeah, I think it's
you think
Italian.
it's Italian?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
You better. I always thought it was a Litvischer way to say a taxi. You say ghetto. Anyway, I think we've
exhausted the discussion.
Chas v'shalom, we just got started, babes, and we're going to continue the shir. Although we've had 2 portions, let's hope we don't have a third.
Take 3.
No, we don't want to do that. Okay, 3's a chazaka.
So why don't you take this?
Very much so.
Not take 2. Take this.
Listen.
Where are you going? You're connected here.
Oh, I'm still connected. Oh boy. Oh, so it's a good way not to forget it. Hi.
You know, you remind me of a few times I've driven away from the gas pump, and I forgot to take out the gas.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah, I've done it a few times. Till I hear this big noise thump, and I look in my mirror and I see the gas guy, the guy from the gas station, raising his fist at me.
Chas v'shalom, to really create a problem. Okay, thank you for reminding me, because I think right now it's still recording, as a matter of fact. Here we go.
Here we go. The car is.
It's not so simple to get out.
Shechaim Tovim.
Chaim Tovim. Okay.
This is actually one of the easiest cars to get out of.
True.
'Cause
Although
you could just turn to your side and slide out.
it depends what kind of person is in here. You could even eject them if you like to. Arois gain fun car. Fun car. Chaim Tovim. Okay, let's continue. As we Chaim Yisrael ben Freda Hadassah, Dvasht Daniel ben Shoshana, and we haven't mentioned our whole list of cholim. We will as we get to our place. Again, I'm the forecaster, not really, the behindcaster, to tell you that the weather is gorgeous again. Clear skies, Lakia, Cheles, beautiful to be here in Yerushalayim Yer HaKodesh. I really invite everyone, if you have time, it's Ola Regel. You have to go onto the Al. It seems that's the only real way you can get here. But come here soon. The Mashiach perhaps will come even earlier. Okay, so we got to our place. I'd like to mention all the cholim that we have in mind. Of course, Lenny, Aryeh ben Chaytuva, hope you're doing well at home. Yair Nisin ben Ofer and Naomi Esther, Michal ben Naomi Sarah, Pesach Yosef ben Hinda, Aaron Tzvi ben Nechama, Binyamin ben Daniel Margulis, Chaim Daniel ben Hodaya, Yisrael ben Inbal Esther, Rivka bas Naomi Sarah, Ashira, Rus bas Rivka, Rachel bas Moshe Malkalea, Barak ben Tamar, Pinchas Raphael ben Sora. They should have a refuah shlema immediately. Now, I just want to show you something and see if this reminds you of anything we write show and tell for the shir. Okay, let's get close. This is Eretz Yisrael. We want to get close, right over here. As you can see, the beautiful colors. But this is not a blossom. This is a nice tree in Eretz Yisrael. So we're going to talk about Birchas Ha'ilanos, the special bracha that you say for blossoming in Nisan, this Chag Aviv. In Brachas, Mem Gimel Amid Beis, it says, Hi, Bray, Man, the Nafik Biyoma de Nisan, the Chazi, Ilone, Deka, Milavave, Omer, Baruch Shelo Chaser Ba'olama Klum, Ubara Bo Brios Tovos, the Ilonos Tovos, the Isnoas Pehen B'nei Adam. That is the bracha that you say, and it comes from the Gemara in Brachas. In the Shulchan Aruch Paskins, Shulchan Aruch Orach Chaim Reish Chav Vav, 2:26. Ein lo mevorach ela pam achas b'chol shana v'shana. Ve'im icher levorach al acha shegadlu haperos lo yivorech od. So that is the Shulchan Aruch, the Mechaber is paskins that way, but the Bir Agra says Aval Mordechai v'Agos Maimoni kasu de'im lo ra'ah ad acha shegadlu peros yivorech achach v'chein ikar. So it turns out they're two different deos. If you say it, let's say in ER, you miss it. You miss Nisan. The Mishnah Berurah says Mikol Makom in Kfar Gadlu Peros v'Nigmar Kol Tzorcho Sharoi Levorech Aleh Shechiyanu Mashma Mepri Megodim Chayadam Sheshuv Ein Kadai Levorech Brachazu. You don't want to make a bracha levatola. Okay, so that's halachos. I'm also posting the different how many trees, when to say it, how to say the brachas, and the actual nusach. I'm posting it in the chat. You will see. So today we learned about Birchas Ilanos. We have to do our yortzites before we learn the Shmiras Hashon. Reb Shalom Duber Milobavitch, the Ben Reb Shmuel Schneerson, the son of the Rashab. He was the fifth Admor Chamishi Shel Lubavitch, Nolad B'Lubavitch, B'Shnat 1860 ונפטר ברוסטוב ביום בית ניסן שזה היום ב-1920. שמו היה שלום על שם הסבא אביו של רבי שמואל דובר על שם הסבא השני אדמו"ר האמצעי. הוא התארס בהיותו ילד ב5, 5 years old when he got engaged in Shterna, Sarah bas Reb Yosef שהיה דודו, ו10 שנים אחר כך, when he was 15, he got married, התחתן. בגיל זה כבר כתב ביאורים על מראה אביו. כשאביו של רב שלום דובר נפטר ב-1882, ואחיו הגדול רב זלמן מאהרון סירב למלא מקום אביו, בא רב שלום דובר תחת לחץ במקומו. הוא פעל רבות למען היהודים המגורשים ממוסקבה. ב-1892 יסד ב-1897 את הישיבה הראשונה של חב"ד תומכי תמימים. בשנת 1903 הוא מינה את קרוב משפחתו רב שלמה יהודה לייב אליעזרוף לשילה, הסבא של רב דב בר אליעזרוף, רבא של קטמון. הרישלה היה ראשון למשפחה בשם Eliazruf. I know Eliazri, but this is Eliazruf. הוא נולד לאביו רב אליעזר שמעון קזנפקי. אחרי נישואיו לקח את שם משפחת אשתו האשכנזי כשהיא קרבה של סמרקה בבוכרה. שוב שינה את שמו כדי להזדהות עם הקהילה הבוכרית לשם משפחת בוכרית אליעזרוף. הוא נפטר ב-1952. אחיונו רב אברהם חיים נועה מילא מקומו רבנות בשכונת הבוכרה מירושלים. בשנת 1910 היה רב שלום דובר הדמות המרכזית בספר הרבנים שהתקיימה בפטרבורג. בשנת 1912 והיווסד ביחד עם החפץ חיים ועם הרב מבריסק והאדמו"ר מגר, היווסד אגודת ישראל. נבחר למועצת הרבנים של אגודה, אבל יותר מאוחר עזב את אגודה. הוא אמר, אין אופי אגודה מתאימים, ואני חושב שהוא מסוכן חס ושלום לבני מדינתנו. התנגד לתנועת הציונות, משום שאין לפעול גאולתנו בכוח עצמנו, עלינו ראשונים לדחות את הקץ. רב שלום דובר עבר ב-1916 לרוסטוב. בשנתיים הבאות הקים את ישיבת חב"ד בגרוזיה, והצליח להשיג שחרור מהצבא ליותר 2,000 יהודים מתפקידם של רבנים, שוחטים וחזונים. לעת זקנתו, בזמן המהפכה הקומוניסטית, ביקש רב שלום דובר שימעיטו לבוא אליו, אף על פי כן בוא אליו בפורים ב-1920. חסידים רבים והוא קיבל אותם בשמחה ובריקודם. לא הפסיק גם כשהבולשביקים נכנסו לביתו. רב שלום דובר חיבר 37 ספרים מהם האגורות שהן כלולות 5 כרכים ועוד כמה קונטרסים כגון קונטרס התפילה, קונטרס העבודה, קונטרס המים. חשיבות יתר ניתן בחב"ד למערב של העבודה של עובדה שדברים מובאים בהסברה רחבה ומובנת ומושגת בשכל אנושי. עם זאת הדברים מובאים בצורה פסיקתית והחלטית, משום כך יש מכנים אותו הרמב"ם של תורס החסידוס. בשנת 1880 נולד בנו יחידו ממלא מקומו רבי יוסף יצחק הריץ. היום זה גם כן היורצייט של יעקב יוסף בן דוד טברסקי, נולד ב-1899 ונפטר ב-1968. 7 שנים אחרי פטירת אביו ב-1927 מונה לאדמו"ר חסידוס סקוואר. So he was the square Rebbe בעיר קראצ'וס ברומניה. ב-1934 עבר לגור בעיר יאשי. אחרי מלחמת העולם השנייה עבר לבוקרשט. ב-1948 עבר לבורה פארק. אחרי שנתיים לוויליאמסבורג. ב-1957 ייסד שכונת ניו סקוואר, בני דוד מילא מקומות בנו כאדמו"ר. Okay, that's about the square Rebbe. Eliyahu, I had the schus to go with my father, Haloshon, and my uncle up to get a bracha. Yesh li. Hayom זה גם היורצייט של אליהו בן אברהם קלמוניש אשכנזי מאפתא, מחבר מעין חוכמה, האדמו"ר אב בזין מלובלין.
שלום בר.
כן, ב-1637, דיברנו על שלום בר. והיום זה גם כן הבורך אב בזדין ורמיזה, אבא של מהר"ם, האבא של מהר"ם מרוטנברג, שנפטר. כן, אוקיי, אז תפתח את זה. לא, מאחורה.
היום גם נשרפה פרה אדומה.
כן.
בבית בניסן נשרפה הפרה.
תדבר, מה אתה אומר על הפרה אדומה? נו?
היא טהרתן של ישראל.
כן, טהרה.
היא מכשירה אותנו בעזרת השם שנזכה להקים קורבן פסח בעיתו ובזמנו.
אוקיי. שיהיה לנו...
כבר בשנה זו.
כן, שיהיה לנו טהרה, קדושה וטהרה. אוקיי.
כן, ברוך השם.
ברוך השם.
בעצם היה צריך להיות קודם החודש ואחרי זה פרה. אבל הקדימו פרה כי היא טהרתן של ישראל. אז הקדימו אותה. אבל אחרי טהרתן של ישראל, ונתתי לכם לב חדש. רוח חדשה הייתם בקרבכם. זה החודש הזה לכם.
מה שאתה אומר זה גדול. זה שבת הגדול.
זה המהר"ל.
כל הכבוד. שקייח. אז אמרנו את היורצייטים של היום, אז נעבור לבית ניסן. אנחנו ממשיכים בפרק ט', פרשס בראשית. מדברים על פרשס השבועות ופרשיות השבוע, ומדברים על שמירת הלשון מהחפץ חיים. באמת, כל העבירות שיש בו מחמת תאוותו. A lot of people sin because of their taivas, their lusts, their drives. Yesh shabot machmas chemdas a moment. There are people who are passionate because of financial reasons. Shehein kabru alav. They overpower him. And therefore they stumble. Ma she'en came b'sipur lashon hara. When it comes to lashon hara, al chaver she'en lo shuma namizeh. There's absolutely no, you don't get any profit. What gain do you have with lashon hara? Kamod chsiv in Kohelet Perek Yud Pasuk Yud Aleph. Ve'ein yisron leval lashon hara, leval lashon. There's no benefit. Ein zeh ki'im she dvar Hashem be'einav kehefker. The reason people say lashon hara because they don't take into consideration how strict, how important it is to keep Hashem's commandments. The one who commanded them, who created him, they chas v'sholom don't care. Therefore, those people who speak lashon hara, it's like they deny the existence of God. Chas v'sholom. Ba'otam kasvu b'sifrei Yereim כי ידוע הוא שמי שהוא רוצה לדבר לשון הרע, הוא מסתכל בכל צדדיו, אולי עומד שם האיש ההוא, ועושה עין של מעלה. If a person says lashon hara, he wants to make sure that the person he's talking about is not standing next to me. He would not say the lashon hara about the guy if the guy's standing there. But oseh ayin shel mala, but the eye, the all pervasive eye of Kadosh Baruch Hu, kilu ein haroeh. It's as if you're saying, "Oh, Shem will not see what I'm saying." Chas v'sholem. Kamo she'amru Chazal beganav. As it says in Bava Kama, Ayin Tes, Amid Beis, it says, Kivin dekomen matri minayu ganavu. Because he's hiding, then he's considered a ganav. Okay, I think they're trying to hint to me that it's the end of the shir. That's why they're making all this noise. Well, I want to wish everyone Yom Tov L'Kulam.